All right. Still good afternoon, guys. What I just thought I might do is I'm going to start doing 4 pages at a time. That way it makes the videos a little bit more faster and I don't have to upload as many. It's going to be still simple, still the exact same thing. Instead of doing 2 pages, I'm going to do 4, which should not be a problem for you all because you're all very smart. All right. So we're starting with the cursive Y and the letter Z, which we have done already. So this should be very simple. So the Y and the Z, they both start off at the bottom, curve down, up around, do a loop, just like that. Please watch what I'm doing before you do it. I don't want you forming these letters incorrectly. It makes your job a lot easier later on if you know how to do it properly. I don't want you starting at the back or starting at the bottom or starting at the top. Start in the right place. Okay? Hit that click button. Around, boom, just like that. And then trace one underneath all of them. All right, so the letter Z, start at the bottom, a little loop right there, come back up. Bottom, stop, loop around, come back up. And Z that has that little knot in it right there. So it's not a perfect, just little curve. You gotta stop, come out a little, and then go around, okay? Very simple. Most of the cursive letters look like their manuscript or print version, but Z looks nothing like it. And then you trace one on the bottom for each of them, okay? If you're paying attention, I want you to put a star where that circle is. All right, here's me tracing every other word. Remember, we're going to start 4 pages instead of 2. Just make it easier on myself, all right? Z, I, P. Woo, okay. Messed up big time there. And look, I erased it. Z, I, P. I almost wrote that P like a normal P. Bad, Mr. Burge. Zoom, Z, O, O, M. Okay. Pretty, P, R, E, T. We go all the way to the top. T, Y. And then you cross your T's. And if they're together, I just like to do one line straight across. Pretty yellow azaleas. Azaleas are a bush. We have these outside of the school, except they usually bloom pink azaleas instead of yellow. All right. Take your time tracing. Remember, you trace every single word and then write it underneath it. If you're listening, that is a very obvious thing for you to do. If you're just looking at the video, you're not sure what's happening. So make sure you listen to the directions. Okay. Now we're going to do the letter V and the letter, let's see, what is that? X. We have already done these, so it should be very simple. So the V, it doesn't have its sharp point like it does in a manuscript, but it still has a small point. So at the bottom, curve up, curve down, and then give it a tail, just kind of like a W, but it doesn't have as such a wide curve as the U, okay? Bottom, come up, and give it a little tail. Like the U has a big long tail, the V just comes right up at the top, just like the letter W, okay? And then you do the same thing at the bottom and trace one for each one underneath it, okay? And the X, very simple. You start at the bottom, curve up, curve down, and come back up. Kind of looks like an N, and then you draw a line through it. This is one of the few ones where you have to pick up your pen or do it at the end. There's the bottom, come up, slash. Bottom, come up, slash. Bottom, come up, slash. It just looks like an N, a wide N with a line through it. And that's the cursive X, okay? Make sure you stay within the line. So bottom, come up, and just slash, okay? And just do one for each of those. All right, X marks the spot as in any old treasure map. Remember, you're tracing all of it. I am just doing every other one to save myself some time because hopefully you know how to do this. You do know how to do this because you're very smart people, very smart children. Okay, and then you write the one underneath it. X marks the spot. This says vim and vigor. Figure out what that means. Vim and vigor. G-O-R. All right. So that would be page 39. Okay. Very simple, very quick, very easy. Now I'm going to do 2 more pages just to make it a little bit easier on myself. Oh, and this one's very simplistic. All you have to do is trace the phrase and then rewrite the bottom. I know there's directions up here. I know there's directions up here at the top. But please listen to what I do because I want you to practice your writing. I want you to practice it to make yourself better, okay? It says trace and write the phrases. Most of the 26 letters are here, so basically same thing. Trace them and then rewrite them underneath it. Now again, I'm only going to do every other one, okay? So it says V. Oh, nasty. Nope. Okay. So it's very is the word. V E R Y. Says very huge signs on bus. Well, that's true. So y'all don't get run over. Signs on bus. All right. Okay, and you see how I'm tracing them? You trace all of them and then do each word underneath it. You write each word underneath it. And it says puppy at the end. Puppy at the end game. End zone. Puppy at the end zone. You turn off my light so I can see my board better. P U. Okay, see. Mr. Burge is missing up today. P U P P Y. Puppy at the T H at the end zone. Z O N E. All right. And then you trace each one underneath that. It says quickly at second exit. So I guess you're exiting quickly at the second exit. So quickly, Q starts at the top. U I C K L Y, and then put your dot at second. C O N second exit. And you write each word underneath. Remember, trace all the words, even the ones I'm not tracing. R A R E. And you see, I messed up real bad right there, so I'm redoing that real quick. Please do not go past the middle line if you're not supposed to. I see that I did above on the Q, and I'm blaming that on the pen. Just like I just started this A, and the pen did not write. And it stopped on this E too. This pen and I are going to have a talk. A R E, and it did it again. The same thing with the E. All right, let's rewrite it one more time. A R E. There we go. Are going home with jam. I prefer jelly, but it all tastes good. All right, so you trace all that, and then right underneath it. Next, I'm going to do page 41. Okay? Let me get out of that. Back to the old grind. All right. It says trace these connectives, and then write the words. So exactly what we have been doing. I'm going to do 4 pages to make it more simplistic. I just wish these phrases made sense. All right, so don't just trace the connectives. Okay, I saw people doing this the whole time in my class. No, that is not what you do. You trace the whole word. to help you with the connectives. So you start at the bottom with a line for B, A, L, L. Okay, you start at the where the letter's supposed to start. O, A, T, S. You still trace the entire word. V, A, N. W, A, I, T. I messed up on that T. B, O, A, T. All right, so from now on, I'm going to trace every other word, make it quicker, but you understand what you're supposed to do. You trace them, and then you write the word underneath. Make sure it looks similar, very similar, not way off, because I see some people putting the L way above the lines or below the line, and that's just not an acceptable thing to do. At least not in my classroom, or sure not in any of the rest of your classroom, writing teachers' classrooms. All right, so I'm going to trace these for you. Bird, B, I, R, D. Once, very, V, E, R, Y. If y'all are paying attention, you saw that my pen went up, but I didn't write anything. Cut, C-U-T. It's day, where D starts in the middle. Come back up. A, Y. Nut can. I wish these phrases made sense. Ooh, let's see, messed up. Again, this pen's about to get thrown across the room. C, A, N. Again, join. J starts at the bottom, curves up. J, O, I, N. Put your dots. Yard. Flash. Pick. So you trace all the words in print and then rewrite them underneath. That should definitely be understood by now. Okay, so that was 4 pages for this section, and I'm about to start the next one. Have fun, guys.